Howdy folks, well look what showed up in the mail. Alright, I have some people around here that want to get into Age of Sigmar. It's like my son, a friend of mine, and so I decided to order a Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Wars box. And we do have the books for the Age of, what is it? The Nighthaunts. We do have the Nighthaunt box, or the data tome, or whatever they call those things now. We do have that with it, and so with that, let's do a quick unboxing. All right. This box is so big that I'm standing up while I'm doing this. I couldn't get it all in the one shot, so rip off its plastic. Now this got sent directly to me from Memphis, where the Games Workshop is. Let's see if we get that back in there. Alright, garbage. Put that off the side for the moment. Alright, so as you can see, it's fairly thick box. It's about the size of a hand. And you got the stuff on the back. You can see all the... It comes with 52 miniatures. And let's pull this sleeve off. I imagine... Ooh, what's this? Something fell off. That on the side. This fell out. What is this? Warhammer Champions booster card. Scan and share to unlock digital boosters. Huh, cool. Alright. So look at that. Alright, so you have a pretty cool picture. It looks all dented up here from all the, looks like the sprues that are inside. Oh. It's like a little box thing. What is this here? Let me just open up. It's adult proof. There's got to be a way of doing this. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is all the sprues that come with the game. Let's put that off to the side for a moment. Alright, inside we get this big giant rule book, core book, which probably has all the different missions and stuff in it. We get the Battles of Glem's Forge, and you get the data cards that come with it. Looks like there's a painting guide. Anything else in here? Oh. And we get some floppy 12-inch measure stick. We get some cool dice. What's this? This is, looks like some type of decals, water slide transfer for the one guys, and then we get some larger bases, probably for the, and something that broke off. Somebody's hand has already broken off this thing. I'll put that off to the side, and you get a Soul Wars sample chapter and next steps, what to go through next in the game, different armies to pick up. Put all that back in there for the moment. Close that up, close that off to the side. Alright, let's just take a quick gander. Should we do the miniatures or do the... Let's take a quick look at the book. Get this open. Get the wrapper off her. Yeah, this is so exciting. Alright, there's the book. More plastic. We got that in the center. Looks like it. Alright, so this book, fairly large. So the Age of Chaos, looks like we have all kinds of stories that go with it. That looks very familiar. That's the front cover of this book, Disciples of Tzeentch, which is going to be my army. My son's going to be doing the other army. He wants to do the Undead. Claws of Chaos. Stormcast Eternals, talking about them, as we like to call them. They look like Sigmarines. And more stuff. It's kind of like the old way they used to do things with the old fantasy and 40k books, where you got a whole bunch of fluff stuff that, if you're a fluff junkie, yeah, that matters, but if you're not, all you care about is the rules and stuff. It's like, yeah, whatever type of deal. But it goes over all the different factions, it looks like, that are in the game. Battles in the Immortal Realms. Okay, there's the rules. Looks like, starting on page 226, you get over 220 something pages of fluff before you get into the rules. And the rules, if you ever looked at the rules, there's not much to them. So basically 10 pages, 12 pages of rules. Actually probably less than that if you take out all the little pictures and stuff in War Scrolls. And they talk about all the different spells, introduction to play, the different missions that you can play. So how to play the battles, match games, etc. And then there's, I imagine, here you got all the different type of missions. You roll your 2d6. That's how you're supposed to say it, 2d6. Or not throw some dice. That doesn't tell you anything. And you just roll those and figure out what mission you're going to do. So, alright, that's pretty simple. Something to have to dig through and read. Now, then we got the Battles of the Glims Forge. Just crack this thing open. If I can get it open. Might have to, oh, there we go. I'm gonna say I might have to get the X-Acto knife out. Hobby knife, or however you guys want to call it. Most time your Mark 1 fingernail works just fine. Alright, more garbage. I'm getting a pile of it over here. Okay, then we got that. What do we got here? This little packet of stuff. Okay, so we got the Battles of the Glims Forge. Oh, you get another core rule book. Cool. So if you got 2 players, one guy can get the main core rule book and someone else can get the small rule book. Here to start. So if you look at that, that's everything that we just looked through in the big book. So nothing exciting there. Start here. This is what's going to probably be in the box of the armies in the Gash versus the Stormcast Eternal. And Legions of Death. And the Gash right there. The dude. So nothing really exciting there. So this is your instructions. Alright, so for the Soul Wars, tells you how to assemble everything. And somewhere in here, somebody's got missing a broken hand, so I've got to figure that out where this little piece goes to. So I can see a little hand. That's one thing I've heard about this box, is that there's so many fiddly bits that easily break off these guys. You have to watch it. No, right there. That guy right there. He is missing a hand. If you look at this miniature right there, he's missing a hand already. And you get a handy little painting guide showing where all the different colors, so you can go spend lots of money at the games shop picking up all your different paints if you don't already have them. And if you don't paint your miniatures, it's a great time to learn. Some paint is better than no paint, so assemble them and then prime them and then put some paint on them. Alright, so this is telling you about your different units, what they do, who they are, and then you have your forces of the Nighthaunts. So Chain Wrath Hordes, Grimghast Reapers, Glaive Wraith Stalkers, Spirit Torments, Lord Executioners, Guardians of Souls, Night Shrouds, Nighthaunt Spirits. Alright. Kind of cool. I like the whole look of the new. This is the newest Undead army. I like how they did everything. It looks really good. That's definitely something that I plan on really getting into and painting. This is back in the day when I used to play fantasy battles. I was a Undead player, so lots of skeletons, ghouls, vampires, you name it. It was like vampire counts. That there. So then we got 2 things of cards. These should be fairly simple. Yeah. So if you, all this stuff should be easily just downloaded on their main website. So basically it's all the same, all the different units. You have your all the different information right there and what they can do. So I have all those. A candy little card for him, Lord. Alright, so got those guys. And then you have Night Shrouds. Come on. I get this to slide off. That one slid off easy. Tight. Okay. So you got the Night of Shrouds. So you got your Chain Wrath Horde. You got your Glaive Wraith Stalkers, Grimghast Reapers, Spirit Torment, Lord Executioner, Guardian of Souls, Night of Shrouds, type of thing. So you got all those data cards for them. So kind of handy for all those guys. Move this all off to the side. Next, we got this little hand. Bubble wrap. Alright, so the most important thing, you got your bag of bases. And it looks like probably the Stormcast Eternals are all on these big giant 40 mil bases, so they're like Terminator size. Okay, so I don't know if you, here we go, piece of paper. So everything is nice and well organized, and they have numbers on it, so you figure out what to goes where, so you just go through it. So we have that looks like the leader right there. So we have a few sprues here. Like the Stormcast Eternals are all on their sprues. And then, alright, so, okay. Put that in there. So the Nighthaunt, I have their sprue. Looks pretty decent. I like the details on it. I'm gonna have fun painting these guys. So probably after I get done with the Musty Wargamers painting challenge, after I finish all my Eldar, I will get on these guys. So in the meantime, I'll probably have put my son in charge of assembling all this stuff, so I don't have to. That takes a lot of time as assembly. Here's the guy with his broken arm hand. Where'd it go? You can see right there. One of these is broke off a sprue. Yeah, right there. You see where his hand's going up and it's snapped off. Okay, put that there. And then you have your now if you got two guys and each one of you buy a box and you split, so one gets the Stormcast Eternals and the other guy gets the Nighthaunt out of it, and you got basically a pretty decent sized army with both of them. But I always hear that the Stormcast Eternals are really hard to beat. And then this has got the Lord on it with the Griffin. That's kind of reminds me of Sigmar on his horse, or his Griffin. It's a nice looking miniature there. So this is a rudimentary look through everything. More Stormcast Eternals, a lot of detail on them. And they're supposed to be all snap fit, but you know, obviously you're going to use a little bit of really thin plastic glue, like Tamiya or Testers, one of the two. So that's something you want to do, is when you assemble all these things. Use plastic glue. Do not use super glue on these things because they're plastic miniatures. And they'll go together a lot better and stay together. Nothing worse than someone putting stuff together with super glue and then it breaks apart and your miniature, it's like it's a plastic miniature and it's falling apart. Not supposed to happen. Alright, so that is the quick unboxing, I guess. Maybe, I don't know how long this has been, 20 minutes or so. So a basic unboxing of the Soul Wars from Games Workshop. So we're going to be getting into some Age of Sigmar battles. Hopefully we'll see how that all goes. Alright, it's Hellcrux, and you guys have a good one.